Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us live from the market site in Times Square, New York City, we have Dr. Lara Sullivan. She's the CEO of Nasdaq-listed Pyxis Technologies. We're going to discuss what's new at the company since going public on Nasdaq, as well as treatment for difficult-to-cure cancers. It's great to meet with you, Dr. Sullivan. Welcome to Trade Talks. And tell us more about Pyxis Oncology. How do you determine the difficult-to-treat cancers that you're looking to find therapeutics for?
Sure. While we've seen a lot of advancements as an industry in cancer treatment, there are still many tumor types and many types of cancer that are not responding well to current treatments. And so Pyxis Oncology is focused on using new technologies to help unlock targets in these tumors that have been difficult to treat in the past. We're doing this through two different modalities. One is called antibody drug conjugate technology, which basically means we take chemotherapy in a targeted way into the tumor cell. And the second way we're doing this is through immunotherapy, which means we use the immune system to help fight cancer.
Right, and my apologies, I called it Pyxis Technology at the top. It's oncology, but of course technology must have been in my brain there. So explain to us, Dr. Sullivan, what makes Pyxis Technology unique?
Pyxis Oncology has licensed in technology from Pfizer, as well as another collaborator in Korea, where both of these partners have spent many years of investment perfecting the technology components of the mechanisms by which these therapies access the cancer cell. So what that means is we have a specific way of targeting the site on the tumor cell that will allow the chemotherapeutic better access to the tumor. So that's one unique advantage. In doing that, this will make the medications more safe and tolerable for patients, so they should suffer fewer side effects. In terms of the immunotherapy that we're working on, our technology there came out of the University of Chicago. Our founder, Tom Gajewski's lab, had identified a number of targets, new targets in the immunotherapy space that we think will be highly engaged in these immune responses to cancer.
So what does the pipeline look like?
So we have 3 programs that we are working on right now that we have disclosed publicly, which we are expecting to put into human trials over the next 2 years. The first 2 programs, we expect to file our regulatory IND application, which is our permission to go into humans, in the middle of next year for the first 2 programs, and we expect to start human trials shortly thereafter. The third program, we expect to file that IND document in 2023 and then to enter human trials after that. Now, we also have a lot of IP from both Pfizer and the University of Chicago, as well as work that we have done ourselves in-house, and we expect to continue to mine our IP engine, our discovery engine, to build additional therapies beyond the 3 that we're talking about today.
Right, and so what's next for the company now that you are a Nasdaq-listed company and as you look for the treatments for these difficult-to-cure cancers?
So we were very fortunate to have a terrific fundraising event to get us on the Nasdaq in October. We raised $168 million off of $152 million Series B raise in March, so $300 million in cash that we brought in this year. And we're using that cash to execute on these 3 programs and to continue to mine our discovery engines to build that next generation of programs behind it. We also plan to do this not just working within our own company, but with a variety of partners through novel collaborations and novel business models. So for example, one of the things that we also did earlier this year was start a joint venture with another partner that had antibody technology. And in doing that, we were able to progress even more programs beyond what we were able to do ourselves. So that's another key part of what we plan to do with our financing.
Yeah, really quite remarkable. Thanks so much for joining us, everyone. That's Dr. Lara Sullivan of Nasdaq-listed Pyxis Oncology joining us for Trade Talks. And thank you for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.